Welcome to BlackScreenStories. My name is Austin. If you know me, you know I one time had my parking space stolen in high school. Junior year, or I guess throughout high school, the juniors parked on the side lot that was part of the road, and the seniors parked inside the parking lot for the school. Now, my junior year, I got a spot, and though I was a little late to the spot registry for I think it was during the summer, is when you had to go there one morning and get your spot. The spot I chose was like 2 down from a walkway. I know, Tobias, it's crazy that no one took that spot. People took spots even further away. I don't get it. People are weird. Regardless, is not the point of the story. One day I'm driving to school, and it was during the bus evacuation drills, where they would take everybody during their gym class out to the bus. They have you sit on the bus. They'd be like, all right, everyone leave now. They open the back, and you squat down, sit, put your feet down, jump out, and you wait. We wasted everyone's time, and apparently we had to do it. I get to school, and I'm like, all right, can't wait to go park in my parking space. And the bus took up however many spaces a bus take up, maybe 5 or 6 on a normal school bus size. You know what a school bus looks like. And one of them is my spot. And immediately I'm like, come on. I don't want to deal with this. So I'm like, whatever. I drove down a little bit to a different spot. And at the time, I remember the number. No, I didn't. I didn't remember the number. I just parked there. I'm like, all right, I walk inside. I go into the not the principal's office, but like the office room that is like this. This is a terrible description. Oh, this video is going downhill. But I walk into the, I guess, receptionist area. And I'm like, hey, there's a school bus in my spot. No, there's not. Yes, there is. Otherwise, I would have parked in my spot. Are you sure the bus is in your spot? Yes, I'm very sure that the bus is in my spot. Here's my friend that I drove to school today. He will tell you the bus is in my spot. Ain't that right? Ain't the bus in my spot? Yeah, the bus is in a spot. Thank you. Now we know that bus is in my spot. Well, where'd you park? I don't know, some different spot that the bus isn't in because the bus is in my spot. Oh, well, you have to move your car because you're probably parked in someone else's spot. The bus is parked in my spot. What do you mean I have to move because I'm in someone else's? You're in me. How dare you be inside of me? That's basically high school, right? That is not that funny. It is not that funny. Why do I... All right. So the friend I drove, I'm like, dude, just go to your locker, get all your stuff. I'm going to go move my car. And before I left, I saw they pulled out like the spot, like the parking lot, I guess the ledger for the parking lot to see who has in what spots. And I walk out, and crazy enough, the one spot I decided to take, because my spot was taken by the bus, was an empty space. Realistically, I could have left it there. But they said I can go park in the actual parking lot near the baseball field. I'm like, sure, I'll just do that. So I pull around, park in, fine. I just made a class on time. But it was just a salty day for Austin that day. So, school's trying to gaslight me. He's like, oh, we're not in your spot. You are in my spot. Don't park in my spot. I paid for it. Crazy enough, since our mascot was a Bengal, we would have a thing at the end of each, technically semester, like near the end of the first half, and then in the second half of the year, we'd have a Bengal bash, which you got to go to if you weren't, a freaking deviant, some hooligan. And during the spring one, even it was kind of rain outside, so we were inside the actual gym, because usually during the spring we're outside on the bleachers for the football field. And they're like, all right, we're going to announce a name for someone who wins a free parking space for senior year. And let's see who it is. And they're like, oh, it's me. I'm like, oh, cool, I win. So I grab the certificate that says, hey, 1 free parking space. Bring it back to my seat. And people were like, oh, you're going to drive me to school? I'm like, dude, I drive to school now, and you never asked me. They were, of course, joking. And crazy enough, then during the summer when I had to get that parking spot, I came in, I gave them the certificate, and they're like, oh, free space. I'm like, yeah. They're like, cool. All right, what number you want? I'll take that one. All right, that's your spot now. Cool. And that was actually a pretty good spot senior year because it was actually really close to one of the side doors that they always left unlocked. I know, Tobias, it was awesome. It was very efficient. So through my whole 2 years I drove to school, since technically you didn't have your license till junior year anyway, I had really good spots. Did you ever have to drive to school? No? Why not? Oh, that's right, because you're a cat. You don't have a license. You can't drive. You also don't have thumbs, so you wouldn't be able to grab anything. This is a stupid bit. Anyway, in conclusion, don't park in my spot. If you enjoyed this video, see you next time. Not sorry for wasting your time.